Your next topic is operation on file. What are all the operation you can perform in a single file? There are different operations you can perform on a single file. First one is you can create the file. You can newly create any format of file. And next one is you can write. You can edit anything on that file. Next, once you open that file, you can close that file. Next, you can read that file. You can read the particular file. Next is delete option. There are multiple operations you can perform on a file, like create, write, close, read, delete. And repositioning is nothing but if you are changing the path of that particular file. If you are storing one file in a particular path or within a particular folder, means if you want to reposition that, if you want to move that file, means that is nothing but you are repositioning or for the on that particular file. Next is open. Create is not there is a difference between create and open. Create is nothing but you are newly creating a file. Open is nothing but you are the existing file, you are opening the existing file. That is the difference between your create and open. Append is not append means you are just concatenating the characters or concatenating the value or data. The Whenever you use a append operation, whatever the data you are trying to concatenate, it will be concatenated or appended at the end of the file. That is the append operation. And next is get get and set attributes. Get attribute is used before performing the operation on file. When user requests a file for any operation, get attribute is executed by the process. Upon the attributes, user can allow or deny the operation. User can set the attributes and it changed after creation of a file. Next is rename. As you already know, you can rename the file. At the beginning, while creating a file, if you given any name for that particular file, if you want, you can rename it later. That is these 10 are the main operations you will be performed on a file. Next topic is a file structure. The file structure is represented by a field, record, file, and database. These are all the structure of the file. It also represented by the byte sequence or byte sequence, record sequence, and tree. Byte sequence is nothing but what happens. Each and every byte will be stored in your particular memory location. That will be this is one type of storing the file or file structure. And next one is record sequence. Record sequence is nothing but a complete file is stored in a memory location, and it will be displayed in your displayed as a single record. That is your record sequence. And next, byte sequence is unstructured file. Operating system has nothing to do with the content of the file. All content is in a byte format. So user can put anything in the field and assign name whatever they want to the file. Here what you are seeing, and you came to know about the byte sequence and record sequence. Next is your tree structure. What happens in your tree structure? Just like for example, your use case example, tree structure is nothing but tree structure is like uh, whenever if there is a particular folder, within that folder, if you are adding, keep on adding a multiple files within the single folder, means it will be in a tree structure. Or within a folder, if you created a number of folders within inside that, you will be adding files which is related to the particular folder, is nothing but your tree structured files. Here in this example, you can see that it is using a linked list. In that first person, this person is handling a operating system, and it is this is an address which is pointing to the next location, next particular memory location. That is your tree structure. In the tree structure, you will be making use of a linked list. Linked list will be work as the same, right? you will be having a one field will be left empty to point to the next address, or it will be linked to the another address or another node. That is about file structures. In the file structures you will be having a three types: byte structure, record structure, and tree structure. Byte structure is nothing but a single byte will be stored in a memory location. In a record structure is nothing but a particular record, a particular file will be stored in a memory location. And the tree structure is nothing but there is no any specific record, it will be linking to another files. That is your tree structure. Thank you.